Hey Libra, hey, it's your girl Star with Star Tarot. Thank you so very much for tuning in to your love reading for the month of October going into November. If you're someone that tunes into this channel time and time again, as always, it is greatly appreciated. If you are new here, I do want to give you the warmest welcome ever and let you know that everything done on this channel is done in love and light and love and light only. So I hope that you like, I hope that you comment if it resonates, share and subscribe. All right, so if you have Libra in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus position, just know that this reading may resonate for you. However, it will not resonate with every single Libra out there. So what you're going to want to do is pick up what I'm putting down and simply leave the rest. With that being said, use your own discernment, Libra. So when it comes to decision making or, trying to determine if this is your particular reading based on your circumstances, just know that it will be up to you to make those decisions and to apply any advice that is given, but let it be confirmation to what you already know to be true in your own life. Time is very, very fluid, so some of these events may be something that have already transpired in your life in seasons past, or it could be something that you're currently dealing with. Also keep in mind that it may not resonate for you at this very moment, but it may pop up in the near future. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have for you guys, okay? Let's see, for Libra, the month of October. Please give us the love message for Libra, please. All right. Healing family issues, okay? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I can't tell you how many times so far that healing family issues has popped up. There is a lot of mama and daddy issues here that need to be healed. Because if those issues are not healed, they do trickle into your current circumstances in your love life. So for some of you, it comes down to this, okay, Libra? It could either be you needing to heal some wounds with mom or dad, or the way that mom and dad carried their relationships, or it could just be the way that mom and dad handled their relationship is exactly the way that you are handling yours. So with that being said, if it was not a positive interaction between mom and dad, that might also be the case for your current relationship status. All right, now we will clarify, but let's see what else we have here. Okay, worth waiting for. All right, so I do feel like some of you might not be in a connection with someone. If you are yearning to be in a relationship, just know that the one that you are waiting for is worth the wait. There's divine timing at work in your love life. So, it's definitely coming here. Let's see. What other messages do we have for Libra in terms of love, please? What other messages do we have for Libra concerning love? I feel like for some of you, you might not be conversing with someone, or it might just be a stagnancy in the love department. All right. We have free yourself, and it says it's time to take back control of your life. So yeah, there's some healing here that needs to be taken care of. There's some issues that I feel like this is why we're feeling this stagnancy. Also what came out was finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yeah, Libra, there's a lot going on here for you. It might be that, you are struggling with finances as far as, being unemployed, looking for new jobs, and that is why, your focus is on, finances, career. It could be that you're not really happy in your current position, and so sometimes when we're not happy, at work or in our career, that type of thing can weigh heavily on a relationship or make us not be able to open up any free space, any free time, or, emotional space romantically. I feel like you're focused on your finances and career. Somebody either doesn't have enough resources, doesn't like the job that they're in. So yeah, it feels like there's a lot of mental entrapment here. Cracked cup, yeah. Dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, I mean, right now there's a lot going on here. There's past situations. Some of you are trying to heal from situations with family and bounce back financially. So yeah, this makes total sense that this is coming up. There could be financial issues within your family. Okay, and there could be some resentment. Maybe you're someone that's been helping to take care of the family financially. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah, it's like it's time to make some changes here, all right? And do what it is that you need to do for you here. So if you've been feeling like there needs to be something changed in the situation, internally, within yourself, within your family, within your finances, go with your intuition here. All right, let's get some more detail here. Healing family issues, please. Yeah, I always say when my money is funny, everything else it's very difficult to, manage through. Okay, it takes a lot of work. It's been a lot of healing that I've had to go through and a lot of building that I had to go through, so that my feelings in, one category doesn't spill over in another. And I feel like that would be beneficial for you as well to kind of learn how to manage here. Some of you are waiting to even get into a relationship because you know that there's too much going on. Now this flipped out. I don't know if it meant to be in reverse, but we're going to take it in reverse, okay? So with the King of Wands, okay, typically this is about, action. It is in reverse here. So when I'm seeing it in reverse, I'm feeling like this is restriction here, okay? The King of Wands in reverse is restriction, and it might be difficult for other people to see your point of view. So I feel like for some of you, this is what's happening within your family dynamic. It's very difficult for them to see where you're coming from. It also talks about with the King of Wands is it's so funny because this intuition card comes here, and this in reverse also talks about going against your intuition. So there's something here intuitively that you have gone against that is prompting healing or change. So for some of you, you might have had the advice to maybe get some healing within your family, or intuitively feeling like there needs to be a change or something within the family dynamic, but there's like something about it has like you've gone against it. But it's time to look at other alternatives, okay, when it's coming to this, because there's definitely needs to be some healing here. There could be somebody, it could be you, it could be, another individual, but it's like someone here might be narrow-minded in the sense of they are obsessed with rules, or this, this is how it should go. This is how it should be. So if you have a family member, that when it comes to, love and relationships, someone here might be telling you like, no, that's not what we do, you need to handle it this way, or you don't need to be in a relationship, or you don't need to be in a relationship with him or her, or just any area of your life. It's like someone is very obsessed about the rules and how things should go. Now, if this is you, Libra, this could be that you want people to see you have your own set of rules, and you want them to see those rules as, golden. This is how things go, and maybe there's a confliction here, but I feel like this has to do with some ideas or some mindsets that have been placed on you, or trying to be placed on you from your family. But it's a very overbearing energy here. It's like someone here doesn't want anyone to disagree with them. Okay, so I feel like, if it's a family situation where they just want you to listen to what they want you to do, or have your perspective on areas of your life, maybe possibly in a relationship, or anything in your life, it's like it's too overbearing. I feel like for some of you, there's too much involvement when it comes to family and, intertwined. This could be a codependency situation within family members. Maybe it's just too close knit right now. Everybody's in everybody's business, or everybody wants something from another family member, so it's difficult to even bring anybody else in. Pay attention to your finances, okay? So this worth waiting for. Right now, this is funny this comes out because it says finances and career are, it's an issue in your love life. So it's like you need to pay attention to your finances, and love just might have to wait. Now, the other thing that I'm hearing here is that there could be some family members that feel like someone that you're dealing with could possibly be a gold digger or taking you for your money, and they're trying to warn you like, yo, you need to really pay attention, like you're spending too much money on this person, or this person seems to be more interested in your money. And maybe this is why you have some financial issues, because you're spending a lot of money on this particular person. So take it how it applies. All right, Scissors, disappointment in some affair. So I feel like there is some disappointment, or there has been some disappointment when it comes to love. There's a lot of disappointment here across the board in, family and finances. So I'm seeing here that there's a lot of disappointment here. You might have had to cut some ties with someone that you were romantically interested in, because this is just too much. Maybe the family ran that person off, and maybe intuitively also, you're cutting the idea out of love right now. You're like, you know what? I'm not even going to deal with love right now. And we have the Hangman here, but let's see what we have here all together. Okay, 5 of Wands, real conflict. So I feel like a situation in a relationship didn't work out. There could have been conflict between you and this individual, or you and your family, or your family with this individual. But however this goes, it seems like there's some issues here that may have caused a breakup, or it's headed that way, or this is already in the brew here. But the good thing is that, okay, yeah, so there's some issues, or there was some issues, there was some fighting, there was some conflict, but the Wheel of Fortune comes in and says, okay, this is going to change, and this is going to work in your favor. So although it looks like you may have lost someone, or all is lost in the name of love, just know that when it comes back around again with this Wheel of Fortune, it's going to be worth the wait. All right, so we have the Moon here. Some things do need to come to light. I feel like, again, this has to do with the family issues. So I feel like once some of these things get resolved here, with the Fool here, you can make a brand new start here, and you can start again. And start again as the King of Cups, and be able to provide some type of love for someone. But right now, wow, they're really speaking. Right now, you just got to hang in there with the hangman. You just got to wait. You just got to get, some things in order. For some of you, you have to have a different perspective here and understand that these issues need to be taken care of first. Wow. For yourself and financial. Wow, this is like really, really like cut and dry. Let's see here. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, so there's a prompt here. It's like you need to free yourself and take control back. Okay, let's look at this here. This is what this card had said. It's time to take back control of your life and do not be tempted to lower your standards. So if your family is trying to tell you, who you need to be with or how you need to, handle your relationship, it's like, free yourself from lowering your standards for anyone. And if there is a particular person that you've been dealing with, this could be their family issues, and maybe there's an issue between you and their family. And maybe they're the ones that are having financial issues. But I feel like for the majority here, it's you guys. But you do need to free yourself from other people's wants and needs and standards, because you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on your healing. And you should never have to lower your standards. Okay? And I think intuitively you know that. But I think you go against your intuition because it's like, well, it's my family, or, if this is someone that you want to hold on to that isn't good for you, and you're like, but I love her or I love him, and maybe, you are lowering your standards because, maybe you can do better. But you're going to receive a gift here. So financially, I feel like there's going to be something here that comes that's gifted to you. Could be a new opportunity. This could be actual, an actual gift or money. But I feel like whatever it is, it's going to be beneficial for you to move out of this energy. It could be a gift of healing. Something. Let's clarify. What did I just say? A gift. Yeah. I feel like a gift of healing that's going to help you get... the Ace of Cups is all about, someone wanting a big cup of love. I think this is going to be self-love, which will equate to romantic love with someone else. Okay, but first it's like you got to get your cup filled. Okay. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot here, Libra. Let's see what else we have. Pay attention to red flags, okay? Right under the healing family issues. The signs are cautioning you. For some of you, that the red flag is that you need to pay attention that just because, your family wants you to do something the way that they want you to do it, or it's like you might want to look at if they're telling you that you need to, do your life in a certain way or not be in a relationship in a certain way with a certain person. You might want to look and take note. Okay, well, how has that helped mom and dad in their situations? All right, because it might be a red flag. Maybe they're triggered because you have figured out something that they couldn't figure out this whole entire time. The other thing is the case scenario I just said. Maybe your family is telling you that you need to pay attention to the red flags because there is something here that you do need to pay attention to in regards to a particular person or the way that you handle love. But I do feel like it's one of those two things. Either they are peeping game on somebody that you are over giving to or handling in a way that they feel might not be in your best interest, or they are trying to give you some advice or come between this for their own personal gain, or like I said, they want you to live the life that they want you to live because this is how they've lived. But you're going to step into a new experience, okay? I feel like with this, it's like I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do something new. Like, yeah, I grew up in this environment. I grew up this way, watching y'all interact the way that you do. But I'm going to go and step into a new experience and do something different, because I don't feel that that works for me. And maybe it didn't work for them either. And it's like, is this a trigger because y'all are seeing me finally be happy? Is this a trigger because if I do something different and it becomes successful, that'll come back to you and everyone will be looking at how your situation didn't work? Wow. Pay attention to red flags. Please give us some details on that, please, Spirit. Pay attention. Wow. Absolutely. Here we go. All right, number 1, judgment. Yeah, oh my God, this is like really, really clear to me and very heavy. With the judgment here, I feel like your family might feel judged in a way when you are saying to them, like, yo, it didn't work out for you in your relationships. And it's like, oh, who are you to judge? You know, that sort of thing. But the judgment also talks about, you know, it can talk about healing, because you are going to revisit the things from seasons past and really, really dealing with them so that you can move forward and know, what things do I take with me that are good and can work good for me, for my highest good, and what things do I need to leave behind? Maybe some of you are going to leave your close ties with your family. Maybe you will leave those things behind. Now, the 5 of Cups in reverse. It talks about being in the lowest point in your life. But the thing about it is you're so close to recovery. Oh my, I'm telling you, this reading is so clear to me. Although you might feel like you're at the lowest point of your life, because there's a lot of that's going to come up. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be said that should have been said years ago. There's a lot of different things that are going to have to be addressed that were never addressed within your family, within the relationship you have with your family. All right. And it's going to be triggers, and there's going to be all types of red flags pinging off the wall. Okay. I'll be surprised if I don't see, the Tower come through here. This was a long time coming. So you might have some serious fallouts, but, and even within your own acknowledgement, like, okay, I now see that this is how relationships don't work. Maybe the person you're dealing with is looking at you like, wait a minute, like, why are you handling this relationship like this? And you're looking at them like, isn't this how relationships work? And they're like, no. And you're like, what? So maybe you're starting to look at your family in a different way. Like, hold on, I thought this is how we did things, but now I'm seeing with, new set of eyes. But the good thing is, with the 5 of Cups in reverse, you are closer to recovery than you even know it, Libra. Like, even though it might seem very topsy-turvy, sometimes you got to get to the ugliness, to the core. It's like popping a pimple, I tell people this all the time. You got to get to the core. So it gets messy, it gets nasty, right? Before it gets healed. But this also talks about finally letting go of past memories. So there is some healing that is going to take place here. Wow. This is deep, Libra. This is deep. Okay, let's see what else we have. Whew. Wow, this is like, so we have forgiving and learning. Okay. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Absolutely. This is going to take healing, but it's also going to be a moment to, learn and to forgive, to learn how to forgive, to learn from these circumstances, and to be able to move forward in your own life. And as you release all of these things from seasons past, like with this judgment here, you know, that's when you'll experience more love in your present moments. Wow. All right, what is it? Compliments from an admirer. See, there's going to be people that are going to start to see you in a different light, because once you heal, you carry yourself differently. But it looks like there's going to be a secret admirer. Okay, do you see this? There's a secret admirer, and if you come over to this here, romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So yeah, once you release all of that and heal from all of that, there's someone in the wings that is really, really admiring you, Libra. They might even be, admiring you now, but it's like you don't have the ability to really go in that direction because there's a lot going on. Okay, pay attention to your health. Yeah, because this definitely, okay, I feel like this is mental health. This is going to be a whirlwind, This is going to get murky, and it's going to sway you in different directions. But pay attention to your health, This could definitely build some anxieties, overwhelmment, depression. Hello. 8 of Swords. Being all in your head about all of this. I just got done saying this. But the 4 of Wands speaks about freedom. Forgiving and learning, okay? Coming out of that space. Coming out of that space of not being able to say or to feel, or feeling trapped, mentally trapped. Like I said, mental health. Some of you, this is actually spilling over into your, physical health, as far as, certain aspects in your body. Gaining weight, losing weight, aches and pains, headaches. Romantic feelings, please. Yeah, this is about going to a higher ground. 8 of Cups. It's like, do you see this here, Libra? It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. If you look at this card here, this guy on the card there, let me bring it up to you just in case you can't see it. This person is about to go on an exploration, okay? It's going to higher ground. So I see you letting go of a lot of this past once you've healed and forgave, and now you're going to go to that higher ground and be able to open up to love. You're going to have the self-love, and that's going to be the journey you go on, and that journey is going to lead you to romantic love. Wow, Libra. Outcome for Libra in terms of love. This is pretty profound, pretty cut and dry. I don't know whose message this is, but I mean, this is the most cut and dry reading that I think that I have done in a long time. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Absolutely. Ascension. You see this guy here? He's going to higher ground, like I just said. Wow. All right, so let's do this, Libra. Let's look at any blind spots that you may have. What is it that you might not be seeing about yourself or about others in this particular situation with the with the family, with how you're dealing with love, making the changes. A lot of times we can't see fully. Sometimes it's a lesson that we have to see within ourselves. Sometimes it's a lesson that we have to see within others, but let's see here. Sometimes both. What does Libra need to see that they are not seeing? Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead. This is one of my newest favorite decks. It's called the Blind Spot Oracle deck. Let's see. I'm going to pull this up here. And your goodness. In this situation, you and perhaps other people do not see your own goodness, capability, or excellence. Maybe you are not feeling good enough. Perhaps you are looking at other people and wishing you were as good as they are. Perhaps you are perpetually caught in self-doubt, self-blame, and self-criticism. You do not see the truth of yourself clearly because you are seeing yourself through an inaccurate negative light. All right, let's see. There's another message over here. If you consider this internal self-evaluation as a part of you that asks you for help to immediately change a situation that could cause you rejection, you will begin to see that these painful feelings are not trying to hurt you. Instead, they are like a smoke alarm that is screaming out for your help. You need to admit to what is good about you and capable about you and excellent about you, especially relative to the situation at hand. And the other people involved in the situation need to do this too. In this situation, Libra, both you and those around you have a serious blind spot relative to that goodness. Instead, all you and potentially they see is badness and wrongness. Wow. We were just talking about this, Libra. You know, they want you to do things they want you to do for them. And if you don't, you're wrong, you're bad. That they're not looking at things from your perspective because it's not how they do things and look at things. Wow. I don't know whose message this is. But yeah, they have a broken lens, Libra. And maybe you do too, and maybe this is why you feel the way that you do about yourself, because this has been projected on you. You haven't been able to live and lead in your own way. Wow, what's the advice for Libra? Advice, let's see. Creativity. Okay, let's look at how this unfolds here. 39. All right, it says, this is a profoundly creative time period for you. Whether it is in the traditional arts, music, or writing, or it could be a new curiosity about exploring a way to funnel your creative urges. To be creative, you need to access your right brain, your emotional, sensing, feeling center. Do this by trying things you've never done before. Get physical, dance, doodle. When we acknowledge and act upon our impulse to create, we are aligning our will with the Creator. In this, we can experience the flow of being on our own highest path. Start creating and notice how time has no meaning anymore. Hours fly by before you realize it. It is not a struggle. It is pure inspiration. This card can also signify a birth of a child or of a whole new way of being. Wow, Libra. yeah, a whole way new of being. Get really, really creative and find a way to heal from this, a way to forgive and learn, and to implement self-love and ultimately romantic love with another person that can fill your cup back up with the love that they have for you. All right, Libra, this is what I have for you. If this resonated at all, please go ahead and comment down below. If you liked this video, I hope that you did. Go ahead and like the video, be a part of the tarot family, and go ahead and subscribe. If this is a message that you feel like someone needs to hear, go ahead and share that as well. I also provide personal readings. If you are interested, go ahead and email me at healingtarot1111@gmail.com. I will leave that information down below. And if there's any decks here that you see that you like, there are links to directly purchase those as well. I want to let you guys know that although this is very, very difficult times for some of you, there is higher ground. There is higher ground. And just understand that you are worthy and you are enough and you are good and you are excellent. All right, Libra, till next time, as always, do the work, and I'm sending you all of the love and all of the light. Till next time, Libra. Bye-bye.